I'm Dr. Michaels. I'm a medical doctor with interest in interventional talking therapy. And this is step 5 video out of 12 steps to knowing your purpose in life. That is 12 steps to purpose discovery and mental health. January was step 1, followed by other months. And then this is May. And May is the fifth month of the year. And so this is the fifth step to knowing your purpose in life. And I'll be discussing light bearers. I will define what purpose is. I will also define what light is, and then who light bearers are. And then I will merge the three together, and that will be the end of step 5 to this class. So number one, we need to define purpose again from another angle, and it has to do with in 3 ways. Number one is purpose is a message, not to a message to a particular group of people, a group of people, not 2 groups, not 3 groups, not 4 groups, a group of people. Of course, since a group of people does not necessarily mean that you won't have like different like it can be, the group can be multinational. So I'm not just talking about one tribe, and it could literally be a tribe. It could literally be, a country, but it can also be different countries, but all matched together into one group. So a message to a particular group of people about something, maybe about health, finances, business, marriage, relationship. What else again? Different aspects or sectors in life. So we have different people in charge of different sectors, subsectors, and the rest like that. So you need to know what sector or which sector or subsector you have a message for, and that forms the core of your message. The second definition of life purpose is that it it provides it's an answer to a particular question. And remember, a particular question, an answer to a particular question. So that means that that does not mean that um, there are no, like, the questions are not many, but the questions all have things in common to the point that you can combine them all together into one major question. Okay. And then the third one is that your life purpose, or a life purpose, is a solution to a particular problem in life. So you want to know, um, so there are different problems that can combine together. They are also interconnected, that you can literally combine them into one major problem, and you have them all together. Everybody in life has a purpose, including you. And even though we have 8 billion people, now nobody else is like you before you were born. Nobody else is like you now, and nobody else is going to be like you after. So that also means that the problem that you are meant to solve, nobody else has solved it before you. Nobody else is solving it, and nobody else is going to solve it. That's why I described purpose when I was describing purpose discovery some steps ago. That whatever you describe as, oh, somebody should have done this, somebody should have done that, is an indication that that's the message, solution, or answer that you have been um, sent by the Creator to solve. And the interesting thing is, once you discover your life purpose, it has tremendous impact on your mental health. And then once you start executing it, it also has tremendous geometric impact. In fact, more than geometric impact on your mental health. Okay, so I've defined what purpose is. The second thing I promised I was going to discuss is light. So, what is light? Light is an illumination. Once there is illumination in a dark place, the first thing that happens, there are 2 things that gets to happen. The first thing is there is meaning. The person is able to make meaning out of the environment. I can see the chair. Oh, I can see where the burglary is. Oh, I can see where the curtain is. Oh, I can see where this is. Oh, where that is. So you're able to make sense out of your environment. The second thing that happens when you have light is that After making sense of your environment and knowing the position of everything, and also what is the composition of your environment, it, the presence of light helps you to be able to get many things done, because now you can move from where you are to another part of the room where you are. You're able to probably sweep the floor, clean your room. You're able to do so many things. So that means, number one, when you have light in your life, you are able to make meaning, make sense out of everything that is happening in your life. And number two is that you are able to initiate goals, life goals, and you are able to execute them and get them done. And even there's a possibility of you completing them. I mean, you just have to complete them. Okay. So thanks to that light, you're able to discover your environment, the composition of the environment. You're able to make meaning, in short, in your own life. And two, you're able to get things done. That is, you're able to execute your life purpose, initiate, execute, and complete your life purpose thanks to that light. Do you know what? The interesting thing is that light came from somebody else. That takes us to light bearers. If you look at all the development successes you've had, mention one person that has been successful in life, or that is successful in life, or that you know that has been successful in life. That person will always mention one person and then another person. So, what does that mean? The light that you have that is introduced into your life was brought in by somebody else. How will I say? Light bearer. Remember, everybody has purpose. But for you to be able to identify that life purpose, to be able to execute it, you need light. And so let's say your environment is purpose, figuratively. But to be able to make sense, and let's say it's your life, and in your life has a purpose. Do you understand? But now, to be able to make sense out of your life, to be able to make sense of your purpose in life, somebody else needs to bring light into you, maybe by offering you, by telling you something, talking to you about something, introducing you to a particular information, and the rest like that. That person is defined as a light bearer. And you know that you are also a light bearer to another person. They also are also light bearers to other kinds of people. And the fourth thing I plan to say is that there are different kinds of lights. Not everybody will need your light. So you need to know that you have light. And number two, you need to be able to know what kind of light do you have. And number three is that who are the people that need this light? Somebody brings light into you. You're now able to take that light also and then shine it into another person's light. So whatever you have been given, whatever you have, you're supposed to use it to brighten another person's life journey. In essence, what I'm saying is that um, somebody brings light into you and information. Um, when you solve somebody else's problem, you help the person to make sense out of the person's life. When you provide an information that the person seriously need, you just succeeded in helping the person to um, make sense out of his or her life. That's your purpose in that person's life. Then you also are supposed to do the same in another person's life. Now, one of the reasons why this course is important is because, have you noticed? So let's imagine that there is a woman, a mother of one, Daniel, a son, and then she was in her room, but it was dark. And she now asked, but they have lamp in the sitting room. So she called on her son, Daniel, to go to the sitting room to go and fetch her the lamp. So Daniel goes to the sitting room, goes to bring the light into the room. The first thing you will notice is that the mother is able to make sense of her environment. Number two, she's able to clean her bed. She's able to clean her room. Like that is, she's able to execute her life purpose figuratively. Now, this is where we're going to. She's not the only one that ends up enjoying the light. Daniel, the light bearer, also enjoys the benefits of having light in that room. He also is able to enjoy light. He's able to make sense of his own environment too, at least where he's standing. And he's able to maybe like pick his toy or his toys. That's getting things done. And then that's him executing his life purpose figuratively. So not only does the mother gets to enjoy the light, Daniel, the light bearer, also enjoys the light. Those people who brought a particular information into your life um, also ended up enjoying the benefits of that information in their own lives too, while while also introducing that light also into you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when you solve somebody else's problem, when you provide a message that the person needs seriously, when you solve a particular person's problem, not only is the person you are solving the problem for is not going to be the only beneficiary. You solving the problem is also going to help you make sense of your own life. It's also going to help you to be able to get solution to a lot of your problems. You're able to make meaning out of your life. You're able to initiate bigger goals, and then you are able to execute them and complete them. So you keeping the light to yourself is not going to be of much benefit to you. The light becomes of massive benefit. As in, the light has massive benefits. It has will end up having massive benefits in your life when you start sharing that light to the right kind of people. There are different kinds of light. You need to know that you have light. You need to know what kind of light do you have, and then who are the people that need this light. Not everybody will need your light. So you need to figure out where those people are and then be able to take your light to them. And there are different ways of sharing your light. I would most likely talk about that later. But what I want us to learn today is that as you bring a meaning to other people's lives by solving questions that only you can solve, you just literally have this unusual ability to be able to solve a question, solve a problem, like solving mathematics, for example. There's a reason why you don't can solve that mathematical question, you understand? Or you're able to bring answer to a particular question, solve a particular problem, or bring a particular message. And whenever you discuss that message, it just seems as if nobody else makes sense except you. Like everybody just keeps saying, oh, this guy, Shegun. He's the only one that talks about this, that shares this message in a way that we all like. So not everybody is going to appreciate your message. You have to be able to and value your message. That does not mean that they are wicked people. It's just that they are not the ones that need your light. Those that need your light will naturally gravitate towards you. Do you know what? Those who need your light, they are already well seated, just like students in a class. And you, as a teacher, you just need to step into your class. So they are waiting for you. When will you start sharing that light? Can you start now? Share your experiences with me. All right. You can find me at Dr. Michaels, DoctorMichaels. Till next month when we discuss another topic, another module, module 6 in June 2026. See you.